as the kind of like opioid epidemic has progressed in the US, we've just seen more and more cases of drugs contaminated with fentanyl. So it's, you know, we know that students on campus use drugs, and we know that drugs can be contaminated. And so we want to provide students with harm reduction measures that they can use to ensure that, you know, our bottom line is like, we don't want anybody to die, right? And so we're going to provide any kind of barrier that we can for students to be a little bit safer. And so, you know, that's really where it comes from, is just trying to protect people who do use drugs from something that is a new thing in the drug supply, and just give that small layer of protection, I guess. I have a pill of ibuprofen right now. I'm gonna demonstrate like specifically what you might do with a pill. But generally people are just gonna test like a really small amount. And you only need a small amount in order to test it. But we provide these little cups. So anybody, you can take the cup and you're just gonna add like a really small amount of water. And if you are testing a pill, what you can do is break it in half, and then you can just add a small amount. Generally, like just a little bit will do the trick. You can kind of like scrape some out of the center and add it to the water, and then you're gonna mix it up. But you can just kind of like mix it up. And they come with 5 test strips each. You can only use a test strip one time. A positive COVID test would be 2 lines. A positive fentanyl test is just 1 line. So 2 lines is gonna be a negative. Like, as you tear off the top, the part that you pull out is the part that you're gonna be holding. And then the part with the little like wavy lines is the part that you're going to dip in the water. So you wanna dip it for just a couple seconds, and then it's got like, it wicks the water up, and it will give you your response. So you can see the lines starting to appear, and the card that comes in the little baggie has like a quick guide where you can see the line down towards the bottom is going to be your like the one that confirms the negative. And so what Narcan is it is the brand name of a drug called Naloxone that is an opioid overdose reversal drug. And the thing about Narcan is that it's a nasal spray. So they come, each box that we hand out, this one is expired, so we use it as our kind of demonstration one. But each box that we hand out comes with 2 little doses. And for somebody to use it, they're just going to peel the back off, and this one's already been used, but this has kind of like a, once you depress it, you can't undo it, right? So in order to use it, you're gonna kind of like hold it like this with your thumb on the on this portion. You're going to put it into somebody's nostril until your fingers are touching their nose. So you're kind of holding it like this until your hand is up against their nose, and then you will depress this portion, which will spray the medicine into their airway. And basically what it does is the Narcan or Naloxone kicks the opioids off the opioid receptors and will stop the overdose that is happening. I made Julia come in today so we can demonstrate for you.
Hi, Julia.
The recovery position. So if somebody is on the ground, like Julia here, let's see. Being able to kind of like place them in the recovery position is important because it keeps their airway clear. And so Julia, is it okay if I move you a little bit?
Yes.
So you want to make sure that they are on their side, and you're going to kind of like put this hand under their face and roll them